a city that was once the capital of an entire empire. Cusco is the heart of the Inca Empire and today the most touristy city in Peru, and for good reason. Every stone is a piece of history that wasn't written in textbooks. Peru is not just a beautiful country, it's a place where the past feels like the present, where you can not just see, but live it. In this video, we will meet real Peruvian shamans, those who still communicate with the spirits of the mountains and believe that the energy of the earth is not just a metaphor. We will ascend to the famous Rainbow Mountain, which was considered sacred 1,000 years ago. We will also talk about the Inca heritage, things you won't see in museums. So if you want to feel the magic of the Andes not from a tourist guide, but for real, then this video is for you. Guys, I even managed to find the most delicious coffee in Cusco, a wonderful coffee shop. It turns out it's also ranked in some list top 100 coffee shops in the world or something like that. I want to say that today we are in for a very exciting journey because we are going to meet a shaman. This is a real Peruvian shaman and I will not be doing any medicine, ayahuasca, cacti, or any of those trendy things that many people do when they come to Peru. I'm not a fan of all that. We will simply perform the traditional Pachamama ceremony. I believe that's what it's called. It's a tribute to Mother Earth. In general, I don't know exactly what it will look like yet. This is just information from what I read from the tour operator. So now we'll have a snack, have breakfast, and then head out with our guide. And I'm in great anticipation. I think it will be very atmospheric, authentic, and let's go.
So the driveway took us around 20 minutes and we're gonna hike up to the mountain, just a small hike, 15 minutes, and we're gonna see Moon Temple where we are meeting our shaman.
If we have some pain, no, we can pass as a cream.
¿Cómo estás, Panatay? Maestro Santiago, this is Maestro Santiago. Kaya laktay pa kung sananay umananay cha kinanay ka chicha to uno cha previsas pa cha to mai cha khale ke kep so ting. So today we have two shamans, Maestro Santiago, yes, and Maestra Marta. Right before we start, yes, maestros are going to ask permission to this place. We're in a sacred place, okay? We will show you the Temple of the Mother. That's where we are going now. And maestros are going to prepare some coca leaves, which we are going to leave in the altar as a way of asking permission. Praying now, asking permission, yes, with love and gratitude before we start this beautiful ceremony today. Okay? Bueno, taitaya nakpacha ki bachi upupacha konara turekumshenki quizás que shenki piseke waina kuntur machu kuntur hatun puma serpente ore machahoi que way kuchoknamanda horbukinki mala sortita yubai tapes ki banakunamanda yapaliamanda horbuikuwaiku. So we do a lot of coca. Basically, what we are doing now is what we do every hour. Yes. And we're giving you a small amount. This is an amount like for a children of 10, 12 years old. And you're gonna put it on top and in the middle of your coca. And then what are you going to make? You are going to roll it up.
Yeah, okay.
Okay?
Thank you for that.
Like a burrito.
Cheers, everyone.
If you go to the jungle, cacao. That's where you are, you don't need to. Bueno, tipo soy nama, señora chicas.
Maestro, the first thing he threw was for health. Health is good, Maestro says. I don't see anything we should be concerned. Not any big thing, okay? You just need to wait. Many doors will be open for you. And you will be very successful.
Con que Pachamama por que sunches. Rey Watanay Mama Serena, Somas que Panachat Horkuiki, de repente Emanana Kunap Kashama, de repente Malasurti Kunakashama, Emakonchi Kunat Mamaro Horkuiki Saloiki, Yusepi Santo Cote Quirero, Yusepi Santo Cote Quirero. Yes, our ancestors.
We just finished our process, and was just so lovely, so peaceful, so magnificent, and I'm so grateful for this experience, being here, experiencing this, kind of vibe. And I was so shocked from this coca leaves reading. This master, the shaman, he touched my heart because he really pointed out on my problem that I have in my life right now. And was so perfect moment that he gave me solution what to do. And I was literally searching for this answer for a long time. And I'm just super grateful. And this is a magic experience. So guys, if you're planning to go to Cusco, make sure you book this experience. I leave contacts of this lady who organized this tour for us, and have a great time. This is really, really special place here.
And now it's the perfect time to explore the city of Cusco by going on a tour with a local guide. Let's start with its very heart, the Plaza de Armas. Once, this was the center of the Inca Empire's capital. It was on this land that ceremonies took place, warriors gathered, and sacrifices were brought to the gods in the nearby temple. Today, it is a tourist epicenter where you can see a lot of cafes, street vendors, colonial facades. But look closer, the foundations of these buildings are perfectly laid stones. Without a drop of mortar, this is still the work of the Incas. The rest was simply built on top by the Spanish. The cathedral was built on the ruins of the palace of Vinicunca, who was one of the most powerful Inca rulers. This is a true architectural palimpsest, Inca foundations, but Catholic superstructure. The Inca Empire flourished in the 15th century, long before the first Europeans arrived in these parts, and in 1533, the Spaniards led by Francisco Pizarro entered Cusco. The last Inca ruler, Tupac Amaru, was captured and executed in Cusco in 1572. His death marked the final point in the empire's resistance. By the way, the famous American rap artist Tupac took his pseudonym inspired by the feat of Tupac Amaru. And now let's explore Qorikancha. In this place, the Incas worshipped Inti, the sun god. Everything you see below are the original walls of the temple, and on top is the Santo Domingo Monastery, which the Spanish built. But the most incredible thing is not just the history, but how the Incas managed to build this. These walls withstood earthquakes that destroyed colonial buildings. The stones are fitted with jeweler's precision, and inside everything once sparkled with gold. When you enter the building, it feels like you are in two different worlds at once. You are surrounded by polished stones laid by the Incas with such precision that you can't fit a blade between them. And on the walls, there is Spanish painting, the Bible scenes, a mix of sensations. On one hand, the strength and austerity of Incan architecture. On the other, Catholic opulence, gold, angels, and all this in one space. This is not just a contrast, it is a living dialogue between two civilizations that never agreed. By the way, the Incas believed that the sun was a living being, and this temple was a place of power. Here they kept mummified rulers, conducted astronomical observations, all in absolute harmony with nature. I was also very surprised by how modern chain hotels here strive not just to fit into the city, but to become a part of it. For example, this Marriott is a real colonial mansion. They preserved the original stone walls, arched galleries, and inner courtyard, but inside it's all 21st century comfort. And this contrast, it does not irritate, but on the contrary, you feel respect for the place and its history. But Cusco is not only museums and hotels, it is also constant climbs. The city is all hills, and sometimes a walk to a cafe turns into a light trek. This is especially felt when you climb to the San Blas district. The streets are insanely narrow. Now, I still don't understand how cars manage to pass through, but the area itself is very charming. White walls, blue balconies. Once artisans and artists lived here, and the spirit of this place remains. And there are many souvenirs and crafts by local artisans here. Now, San Blas is the creative heart of Cusco, galleries, ceramics, cafes, and bars with a view of the city. It turned out to be a very bright, intense tour of Cusco, and this excursion was also part of the free walking tour program. A very interesting tour, the cool city that holds many enticing facts and a lot of history, a lot of culture, a lot of architecture, and now I'm going to rest. The most popular form of relaxation in Cusco is going for a massage. Massage salons can be found on every corner here, and that's because many people set off from Cusco on various mountain tours that require physical exertion, and massage can help relieve tension.
So guys, here's a recommendation from me. There is a guy named Howard. He's a specialist in fire massage. This is a specific type of massage, and I don't know how to describe this. Some crazy area of massages where he uses like a real fire to work with your body and to heal your body. It's like also energy cleansing and working with the chakras. And I'm so sad I couldn't make this appointment because he went somewhere for education or for some kind of trip, I don't know, but like anyway, he's not here in town, and I'm so sad about this. But if you want to try this magic experience and try this like kind of deep tissue massage with their cacao ceremony, I highly recommend this guy. I will share his contact information, so you can find this below this video. Yeah, let me know if you like it. Guys, I'm kind of shocked because in this restaurant they serve guinea pig and alpaca steak and alpaca cheeseburger. This sounds insane. This is like, I've never tried it before in my life. Sorry vegans, sorry animal protectors, but this is a part of the culture and I have to try. I ordered alpaca steak and we'll see how it tastes. I'm so excited to try. So I just tried my alpaca meat. It's quite chewy. Flavor is really intense, and I feel like it's not like chicken, beef. It's something different. Not like a lamb, but maybe a goat or something like that. I can't say like I really like it, but it's so cool to try it, you know. It's like a first time in my life. This is such a unique experience. So yeah, sorry vegan people. I know it sounds gnarly, like eating alpaca. It is what it is. This is life experience. and I just want to enjoy my life and try new things.
At night, it's very pleasant to walk in the city center in the main square of Cusco. A large number of tourists, lights are on, illumination, absolutely not scary, absolutely safe. The only thing is, of course, it gets chilly at night. Today is the 2nd of May. At night, the temperature outside reaches about 6 to 7 degrees Celsius. Therefore, it's advisable to have a jacket or something warm with you to stay warm and feel comfortable. But the air here is incredibly fresh and it's really pleasant to breathe. And despite everyone telling me that I would likely get altitude sickness in Cusco, I prepared in advance with medication. I feel great, I have no headache or anything. Maybe I'm already used to the mountains, but it somehow passed me by. We'll see what happens next. Such a vibrant nightlife reigns here in the city. Interestingly, Cusco is a mix of a ski resort somewhere in the Alps plus a European historical city like Vienna or even a bit of St. Petersburg. But when you find yourself in these narrow passages, narrow streets, you immediately recall European resorts like Mykonos or even Montenegro with a huge number of shops, tourist attractions, bars, and restaurants. In general, shopping enthusiasts, souvenirs, look, a huge amount of some kind of stuff. Okay, just kidding. Some souvenirs, figurines. Naturally, you want to buy something, but you realize that you don't really need it. But these alpacas are very, very cute. Perfect as a gift for someone. I think it could be ideal. In all the stores, ponchos, hats, gloves, everything is so colorful, vibrant. The new day has arrived and today we are going on a tour to Rainbow Mountain. The road to Vinicunca, as the locals call Rainbow Mountain, goes through valleys, villages, rivers, and pastures. The landscapes along the way are very picturesque, so I recommend taking a window seat.
So I'm heading to Rainbow Mountain and the driveway is 4 hours total. So we just did our first stop for breakfast after 2 hours of driving, and I hope it's gonna be an epic trip, but it's quite chilly here and I'm already cold. And the only one problem with Rainbow Mountain is that you have to book a tour, and it's hard to find a reliable provider because I found one on TripAdvisor and it was like 4.7 rate. But the problem was that no one confirmed my trip until tomorrow evening, even though I paid like a month ago. And they said we will pick you up at 6 a.m. from your hotel. And I was waiting this morning. No one called me, no one like texted me, and they finally picked me up at like 6:30. So I was quite stressed and nervous, but all good. Like we are driving and hopefully they will just deliver me there to the Rainbow Mountain. But for now we're gonna have a breakfast, so we'll see what they serve us. So we made it to the Rainbow Mountain and we're ready to start driving our ATVs, and I'm super excited even though it's really cold here, and basically you just need a lot of layers if you want to come here. So I have like 4 with me and I bought these gloves, and yeah, let's see how this trip goes. I'm super excited. Let's go ATV. Epic! We made it to the Rainbow Mountain!
Once this mountain was underwater, then it rose in the Andes along with the mountain ranges. Rain and wind slowly removed the top layers of soil for hundreds of years until these incredible colors were revealed. Phew, it's only a 7-minute climb, but it's very hard for me. 5,000 meters altitude. Anyway, once I get up there, I'll give a little tour. And here it is, the Rainbow Mountain. Usually on sunny days it is more colorful, but today I was a bit less lucky. The colors of the mountain are the result of millions of years of geological processes. Different minerals in the soil layers colored the slope, red due to iron oxidation, purple and brown, a mix of magnesium and clay and so on.
5,000 meters! Yeah!
For the local residents, Vinicunca is considered a sacred place not because of the colors, but because of its energy. The height, the wind, the silence, all together create the feeling that you are closer to the sky than to the earth.
Even though we just spent 40 minutes here, I am super glad I made it, and it's really, really beautiful here, especially when it's a Sunday, but unfortunately there was no sun. But still, it's so brightful, so painful. Those colors are amazing. And we spent probably around 40-45 minutes here. And we're getting back now. So I'm super hungry but exhausted because we hiked a little bit. But still, this is an amazing trip. And definitely I recommend to come here, guys. You'll have a prime of your life. So we finally made it back to Cusco, and it took us like 5 hours. It's already 7 p.m. and I'm exhausted, but I'm so lucky because I found a really nice coffee shop that works until 7:30 p.m. so we can grab a coffee and really nice end of the day. It was a really, really challenging, but I did it and I'm really proud of it. So guys, this is my last day in Cusco and I'm heading to Machu Picchu. It's gonna be my next video. So don't forget to subscribe and follow me for the next video and for the next adventure. See you soon.